Hi guys, this is Smartphysics problem. This one called the polarizers. Okay. So here we have what is it called? The three linear polarizers, whatever, as shown. Okay, so we have three of those. Okay. And we have unpolarized beam of intensity that's going from this side to the other side. Well, this is like the end of each one, okay? Alright, so the first question is asking, well, by the way, you can read the full question down in the description. So the first question is asking, what is I2, the intensity of the beam immediately following the second polarizer? I need to practice to say it. So they want I2, okay? So they want the I2, which is here, okay? Okay, so I1 will be equal to I initial over 2, right? And also now it's I2 will be equal to I1, which is I naught over 2, and then cosine of, so now the light will go this way, and when it hits this one, it's gonna have an angle, and we want this angle. Alright, so if we know that this is 66 and this is 90 degrees, so we can know that the angle here is 90 minus theta 2 squared. Cool. Let's plug in some numbers. 171 divided by 2 cosine of 90 minus theta 2. Theta 2 is 66. Okay, squared. Then I'll get 71.35. Okay. Alright, so question number 2. Question number 2 is asking, what is I final? So I final here is I3. Okay. Alright, so I3 will be equal to I2, and cosine of the angle. So now the only light that's gonna pass through this linear polarizer, polarizer, okay, is like this, going like this. So if we draw this here, this is the angle, okay? So the whole thing is 66, which is theta 2 minus theta 3, and then square that, okay? Let's plug and check. So I2 is the one we got, 35. Cosine of theta 2 is 66, right? Minus what we got is 37, theta 3 squared. And for this guy I got 54.57. Okay, so question number 3. Position of the second and third polarizer. So they switched those guys. So they put this guy. So let's draw it again here. So we have this, and we have this, and we have this. So now this is theta 2, this is theta 3, and this is the theta 1, which is 90 degrees. So this is 37, this is 66. Okay. Alright, cool. So they want the I final nu. So they want basically the I3 nu. Okay. Did they change the direction of the beam here? Let's see. No, they did not. So it's still going from this direction. Okay. So let's start now. So I I1 will be equal to I naught over 2, and then I2 will be equal to I1, which is here I naught over 2. The cosine of the only gonna pass is 90, so it's 90 minus 37, 90 minus 37 squared. So now I3 will be equal to I2 cosine of this angle. The only light's gonna go this way, so it's kind of like this. So we're looking at this angle, which is theta 2, which is, let's put numbers, such as 66 minus 37 squared. So the whole thing will be so I3 will be equal to I initial over 2 cosine of 90 minus 37. What is this guy? Whatever. Oh, let me put it in my calculator. Too lazy to do it. 90 minus 37. It's 53. Okay. So it's cosine 53 squared. And then cosine of this guy is 29 squared. Let me make sure of this. So 171 divided by 2 times the cosine of 53 53, and then square this guy times cosine of 29 squared. Right, my answer is 23.68. Okay, very cool. So for number 4 is saying if this beam came from the other side and keeping everything the same, what would the intensity be like? Well, I went through all the math, and I'll leave this to you, and I got that they are the same. Okay, because they are all the same angles. They didn't switch them. It's all of them is the same angle. Okay, cool. If you have any question, I'll put it in the description how I did it, but you should be able to do it. Just follow these simple steps. So number 5 is saying suppose now we rotate the last, read the question by yourself, but I'll just describe it to you. So they simply the one with the 90 degrees, they flipped it and made it like the angle is 0. So this guy is 0 here, okay? And they kept everything the same, right? Yeah, so it is starting with theta 2, right? Yeah. Yes, it's starting from theta 2, and this is theta 3. Theta 3 was 66, this one was 37. Okay, so the beam of the unpolarized beam of intensity is coming this way. Okay, so now let's do it step by step. So here the light is coming crazy. It's gonna just pass by this guy here, and the first one is I1 will be equal to I naught over 2. Okay, here all of it came with an angle which is theta 2. And theta 2 is the 66, and the theta 3 is the 37. So some bad drawing here. Wait, this, okay, let's say that this is 37 here, okay, and this one, the one is coming with 60 degrees, 66 degree. Okay, so so we got this guy. Now we're going to I2 is equal to I1, which is I naught over 2 cosine of, it doesn't matter which one you subtract. So 66 minus 37 is 29 squared, okay? So now it's coming with an angle which is 37, right? Okay, so it's coming with a 37 angle. Let's draw this here. So this is a 37, right? So now I3 will be equal to I2 times the cosine of 37 minus 0, which is 37. So 37 squared. So let's sum everything together. So I3 will be equal to I2 is I naught over 2 cosine of 29 squared. Then don't forget this guy, which is cosine 37 squared. Alright, so 171. Oops, let's turn it on first. 71 divided by 2 times the cosine of 29. Square this guy, 2 times cosine of 37. Square this guy. Okay, I got this value for this one. So it's, can you see it? 41.71. Alright. This is a time question, so I'm not sure if this one is right or wrong, but if that's how it's set up, then I did right, but maybe I didn't understand the question right, but I give it a try. Alright, I hope this helped, and good luck, my friends.